Hey Cancers and Cross Watchers, welcome to your weekly love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, March 20th today to March 31st. Guys, it's so good to be in my place and to be able to get back on track and back on schedule with you guys, and I'm feeling pretty good for the most part. Going through some, actually, to be honest with you, I think I'm going through some more, I don't know how else to say this, leveling up. spiritually symptoms anyway. So I have been a little astrally today, so just forgive me if I get a little ADD or a little loopy, or if I'm a little slow. Okay. But Cancers, your energy is really interesting. You guys feel really defensive, actually. You feel really defensive, and the cards that I have here for the pre-shuffle energy, I actually don't feel like is you at all. I feel like it's someone that you're dealing with. But Cancers, you are so guarded against this person, and I'm almost getting out of just pure fear, to be honest. And keep in mind, guys, with this full moon Libra energy, it is going to make a lot of people kind of go, not wishy-washy, but back and forth in their decisions regarding their relationships, or feel a little off or feel a little doubtful regarding their relationships. And Cancers, you're ruled by the moon. Every full moon, I'm sure you guys are, dealing with stuff. And I'm a Cancer rising, so believe me, every full moon I pretty much lock myself inside because I basically become a werewolf, okay? Just being honest. But you guys feel very, very guarded right now, okay? And I just feel like you're afraid of it's almost like you're afraid of even just giving this person an inch. It's like this is the kind of person that you feel, not saying this is true of this person, but I'm just saying this is how you feel about this person, that if you give them an inch, they're not just going to take a mile, they're going to take a country mile, It's like they're going to take as much advantage of as possible. So let's get into the pre-shuffle cards, okay? So we have Ace of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, Piscean energy. And we have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. And then we end with the Page of Cups. So guys, for this pre-shuffle energy, whoever it is that you're dealing with, there's a real need to kind of learn from the past here with them. I mean, I feel like whoever it is you're dealing with, they just kind of have gone through situation after situation after situation and not really tried to learn anything from it. And for the first time, they're being very introspective about their own behavior in the past, and maybe how that's come off a little deceptive or a little manipulative, but it's definitely a lot of introspective shit that they're going through in this Hangman position from this Piscean energy, and they are releasing toxicity here from dissecting their past and letting it go. However, this Ace of Swords in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I'm just getting delayed start. Delayed start. Definitely in regards to them looking into their own behavior, but I do feel like it's also in regards to you. I think that there's something really kind of amazing between you and this person, but unfortunately it's been so delayed, right? This delayed start, because they had a lot of growing to do, and I don't feel that it's done. I feel like they're still doing it, especially because they're still in a Hangman position. They're still being very introspective, but I do see that they want to come forward with an apology about some of their behavior, okay? Some acknowledgement and some truth spoken. What's on the bottom of the deck? Talk about truth spoken. Page of Swords. It's funny. And there are two pages here too, so children could be involved. Usually when I have two pages together like that on my board, that's usually indicative that there's some children involved, or maybe you knew this person from childhood. There's a childlike energy impacting the situation here, okay? So hi my newbies. I was gonna say my newbies are probably what is she talking about? Where's the intro? I always do meditative pre-shuffle session, and then I do the introduction, and then I go ahead and get into the reading, okay? So it goes without saying, guys, this is a general love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Not all messages will resonate. Sorry, these two cards keep flipping out as I was just playing with the cards. Wow. Oh my, Cancer, look at what just flew out of my hands. Emperor in reverse, Knight of Wands, the Tower, Scorpio energy, the World, fixed energy, and then King of Swords in reverse, Aqua energy. It's also my Narc card, my Narcissist card. This is Aries, Taurus, Divine Masculine energy, and then of course Saggy energy, but fire as well. Yeah, pure fire. There's a lot going on there. They want to come in and start something new with you. It feels like a really big tower and a really big conversation. a really big conversation, but Caps, you're so guarded. I can feel it. You're so guarded against this person. It's like you just, it's almost like they give you anxiety. Like just their presence alone gives you anxiety, or like hearing their name kind of gives you anxiety. Some of you, because this is a narcissistic kind of energy that I'm sensing, whether they're a narcissist or not. I forget the name of the syndrome, but it's a new syndrome that they termed, or disorder, I suppose. It's like post-traumatic stress disorder, except it's only for not being a victim of a narcissist. And that's kind of how it feels. It's almost like thinking about this person, seeing this person's face, hearing their name gives you anxiety. That's for some of my Cancers, not all of you. And if it's that severe, guys, then you need space from this person. Like, even if it feels like they're supposed to come in and talk to you, because that is how it's feeling. There's like a delayed start here that's supposed to be between the two of you, but they need to not, they need to be outside of that narcissistic energy. They need to not be engaged in that kind of low vibrational energy. They have a lot of growing to do. And Cancers, if you're having this kind of reaction to this person, you have some healing to do in regards to that, okay? Separate from them or not. Either way, if you're in that group of Cancers who are having those symptoms of being a victim of a narcissist, it's usually intense anxiety. Sometimes it's so extreme it goes into agoraphobia, like afraid to leave the house because you're just like, you just can't like deal with people because you've been traumatized by dealing with a narcissist who just gaslights you and for everything. So if your symptoms are that severe, please take the time to heal and do not engage with this person until you've done your healing, okay? Because they also have some growing to do. That's not for all my Cancers, it's only for some of you. But anyway, I just realized that took over the introduction. So Cancers, or any of my newbies who aren't familiar with my introduction or aren't familiar with how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer, just know messages can be vice versa. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. And this doesn't have to just apply to a lover. It can apply to your work life, your family life, your friends, your roomies, your coworkers, all that stuff. It doesn't have to apply to a lover, okay? All right, so let's get into it. And by the way, this is not going to resonate with everybody. I'm sorry. I would love to read for every single person at the same time. I really would, but I'm only human. Like other readers here on YouTube, okay? So if you come across a reader and they don't have your story, then they just don't have your story. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? And keep in mind, guys, like me moving into my place and clearing out all this old energy, even just old energy from my old place, it's making space for some ability expansion. So that's also why I'm a little astrally, which I'm a little like, I'm a little pushing against the 4D here a little bit, okay? Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? Cancer, someone's got you really nervous. This anxiety is a little intense, Cancers, and I know it's probably the full moon energy affecting you a little bit too, because I am filming on the full moon. Just be mindful of that, okay? That it might be more full moon related than than just this person. Any messages for Cancers regarding love? But you're also very guarded, very guarded. Like they're actually showing me like little like crab pinchers like in front of like a heart chakra. It's like you're very guarded, and it's almost like you're kind of ready to pounce a little bit if someone oversteps their boundaries, but you have so much anxiety that you're almost in a state of that like Libra doubt, like I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should take their call. I don't know if I should answer their text. Like very, very like 50-50 here. Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? Let's see what we got here. Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st. Now, keep in mind, guys, like I said, this is not going to resonate for everybody because Cancers, overall, I do feel that there's a lot of love here between the two of you. But if you are in a group of Cancers that are dealing with a straight-up narcissist, or you are experiencing symptoms of being of having trauma from being a victim of a narcissist, please heal all of that before ever dealing with this person, okay? First card out. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely a lack of collaboration here. Lack of collaboration, a lack of planning, a lack of working together. breaking of contracts, breaking of promises. There's the guard. There's the shield. There's the Cancerian crab armor, the 7 of Wands. Do not come any closer to my heart. Do not take another step. Is kind of what I'm getting. That's definitely what I'm getting. Oh my God, even the way these energies are together, look at that. It's like you see it coming, right? It's like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You see that line over there? Do not cross that line. Do not cross that line because this, you know, you didn't really work so well with me before kind of energy. It's okay, Cancers. I get it. I totally get it. Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? But Cancers, I think it's mostly this full moon energy too that's really hitting you hard. Wait a few days after this full moon and see how you feel, because I feel like after the full moon, like maybe 4 or 5 days after the full moon, you're gonna feel very different. You're gonna feel a lot stronger, because I feel like going into the full moon energy, you guys are really strong, really confident, embracing happiness, and really bright. And now I'm getting like that very opposite, like, not hiding, but you're just on guard. You're just on guard and you're just very unsure. Any messages for Cancer regarding love? But I think that confidence is going to come right on back after a few days. Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Cancer? Jesus. There's the anxiety. This flew out, guys. This flew out quick. Yeah. You're very guarded, and behind that shield is someone who's anxiety ridden. Okay, so just, you know, it's okay, Cancers. Just ride it out. Ride it out. Ebb and flow. Just ride the wave. Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st? So while you're in this defensive, anxiety-ridden state, the person that you're dealing with who does want to approach you, it's like they're being in a very introspective state. Not anxiety-ridden for them, but very introspective. Wow, overall energy, Judgment in reverse, fire energy, Scorpio energy. There's definitely a rift here that needs to be closed. There's definitely some resolution. There's resolution being resisted. And Cancers, I don't think you're trying intentionally to resist it. I think it's just that anxiety. It's that anxiety that's fueling your defensive,ness, and you're just like, it's almost like you just don't want to deal. Like, you know, I just don't want to deal right now. Can I just not deal with this just for now? Just for now, while I'm in this anxiety like kind of state, I just don't want to deal. I just don't want to deal. That's kind of what I'm getting. The just don't want to deal card. Anyway, so let's look at the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and see what's going on there, okay? Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancers regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Capricorn. You could be doing with the Capricorn. Wow, that was weird. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. That's funny. I mean, Capricorn is your natural 7th, so I'm not surprised I said it. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Some of you, not all of you, some of you. So for those who don't know, sometimes I pick up on different messages for different groups of people. Some of you see this person as just like pure destruction. I don't know what that's about. But that's what I'm also getting with this. It's like, keep your destructive ways away from me. Wow. Oh, okay. That's a statement. Keep your destructive ways away from me. God, Cancer. Ouch. Tell me about 3 of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer. Okay. See if we can get anything to this Three of Pentacles. Tell me about Three of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer regarding love. From now, hold on, it wants to come out. Oh, Nine of Wands. Oh, it's the Tower. Jesus. Tell me about Three of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer regarding love. From now until March 31st. Oh boy. Okay, what happened here? Overall energy for the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups, excuse me. Eight of Pentacles indicates that someone is probably a student here, or a heavy researcher, or analyzer, or overanalyzer. Cancer, you might be the overanalyzer here. Underneath that, we do have the Seven of Cups as well. So I almost get the sense of like walking away from something that just was falling apart. It's like this person, I feel like, just wouldn't work with you in the way that you needed them to. It's like they weren't a collaborator. I feel like it was always about what they wanted and how they wanted it. It feels a little narcissistic. Feels a little narcissistic. And it's like, Cancer, you couldn't hang. You're like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to not engage with someone like this. Like someone who doesn't hear me, someone who doesn't care about what I have to say, someone who doesn't care about what I need or what I want. It's like, so you're just like, no. And actually, some of you definitely left with some unanswered questions, a lot of unanswered questions. And I feel like you asked them, I just feel like they just did not want to give you an answer, like flat out, whatever questions you were asking them. But also some of you had options anyway, or you were like, you know what, the horrors of dating is going to be easier than dealing with you. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Excuse me. And the three clarifying energies, we have the Nine of Wands with the Tower in reverse, Scorpio energy with the Lovers, Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper, but definitely this is about a very deep bond, a very deep soul connection. That's my Divine Soul Connection card. So soulmate all the way up to Divine Counterpart. But this Nine of Wands, I'm getting more guarded. Oh, that was weird. Hi. But with this Nine of Wands, I'm getting more of that guarded energy about a tower that fell. And I'm almost getting, it's like you were dealing with a pit bull kind of energy. Someone who just was relentless in getting their point across and relentless in making sure you understood that it was about what they wanted only. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. You were dealing with a fucking pit bull, okay? But this connection, you know, I almost said unfortunately because I think this person really stressed you out, Cancer. This connection is not severed, even after everything that's happened. All right. And you probably feel that on some level, which is why you have this anxiety about it. Okay. The full moon's making you think about it. Okay. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So let's look at the Seven of Wands, more of that guarded energy, Cancer. Tell me about the Seven of Wands for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the Seven of Wands for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about sorry, the cards, the energy of the cards like just changed really quick. Cancer, this defensive state that you're in, it's making you really triggered. Okay, I think there's something with this person that really triggers you, and it's like it's gonna make you really quick to react. It's almost like you won't be able to control yourself. Five of Pentacles in reverse is the first clarifier out. Tell me about Seven of... So we got here. Oh, I'm getting rebellion energy. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Energy, excuse me. Can't open my mouth today for some reason. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. A little bit of divine timing here. There's a little bit of divine timing. But also the wheel is starting to turn. Why is it turning? Hold on a second, guys. Why is the wheel turning for Cancer? Resisting. Okay. So, Cancer, it's this defensive state. I'm not saying it's healthy because I definitely feel like it's anxiety. It's being driven by anxiety. So I'm not going to say that it's healthy, but it's serving you in the right way. Okay. Serving you in the right way. Tell me about Seven of Wands. Just be careful not to stay in this too long. Tell me about the Seven of Wands for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Eight of Swords in reverse. I love it. I love seeing that card. It's all about releasing. Releasing, letting go, moving forward after being stuck for quite some time. Tell me about Seven of Wands. No, you're releasing. Yeah, you're going to release. You're going to release. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. But something big happened. Something awful happened, Cancer. It was awful. Whatever it was awful. Ooh, oh my. Look at the overall energy for the Seven of Wands. You got 10 of Cups. That's why you're also very defensive. You've built a little happiness for yourself. You built a little sunshine in your life. And you're protecting that. That's why you're guarded against this energy. That's why you're guarded against this person. I almost feel like they're represented as the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is weird because it explicitly in tarot, it should not represent a person. But, you know, intuitively, that's definitely what I'm getting. And again, some of you see this person as just pure destruction coming your way. And you're just like, no, no, stay back, stay away. I've built up something amazing for myself, okay? And I'm guarding it as much as I possibly can. I'm guarding it. So with these energies, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune, then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. There's something coming to light about this rebellion. I'm getting rebellion. Rebellion or rebellious behavior. Cancer, they might see you as being a little bit rebellious because you're being so guarded. And I don't think they like that. I think they want in, but it's working in your favor. It's working in your favor. They want to come out of the cold with you. They want in. Yeah, Cancer. They want back in your life. They want access to your energy. They want access to your nurturing, healing energy. And they see you as being rebellious against them. Sorry, again, my words are not with me today for some reason. They see you as being rebellious against them, like being too guarded. Like, why wouldn't you let me back in? You know, it's like, you know, we share such a deep connection, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you doing that is actually releasing yourself from their bondage with you, is what I'm getting. Their bondage with you. It's like they've had you bonded to them and you're still connected. Don't get me wrong. You guys are still connected, okay? But this is a healthy connection. They had an unhealthy connection with you, and you're breaking that. You're breaking that by being guarded against them. So Cancers, whatever they did, you seem pretty justified. Oh, you seem pretty justified in standing up to them. Sorry, guys. So don't worry about it, Cancer. You're going to release the unhealthy bond they have on you or to you because you're just standing up for yourself. You're just like, no, you cannot cross this line. The line is right there. You better take a step back and get a little further away from that line because it's making me uncomfortable. You know, it's like you don't even want them close to the line. Tell me about Nine of Swords, all right? Let's talk about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, it's just my hands all of a sudden have like weird... So, okay, just sharing something personal because it's actually happening during the video, and I've never had this happen during a video that I've filmed before. So sometimes, guys, when I'm where are my words? When I've created space for my abilities to expand, you know, little weird things will happen physiology, to my body. If I can talk. Jesus, sorry, guys. One of them being I'll get energy surges like out of my hands, and I'm actually getting that right now. And it just feels weird. It just feels strange. Tell me about Nine of Swords. So I'm just letting you know, like, I'm fine. I just, you know, it was unexpected. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer. This is your anxiety, fear, a lot of fear. And it's not that you're afraid of this person. It's just, it's like it's all being brought back up for you. Again, it feels very like traumatic, like post-traumatic stress disorder. And if any of you suffer with that, I am sorry, because that is like, that's nothing to mess around with. Tell me about Nine of Swords. And again, if it's because this person was a narcissist, please heal. Please heal. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about Nine of Swords. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Hold on, this really wants to come out. And there's the narcissist. Oh, man. So Aquarian energy. It's also air, so Libra and Gemini. King of Swords in reverse. Like I said, in this position, it is my narc card. Whether they're a full-blown narcissist or they have narcissistic tendencies or they are good at harnessing narcissistic energy. It's also egotistical energy. It's manipulative energy. It's aggressive. It's a gaslighter kind of energy. I think you're also worried about talking to this person because they do tend to gaslight you, particularly those who are dealing with true blue narcissists, okay? Tell me about Nine of Swords. Jesus. Four of Wands in reverse. Ay. Tell me about Nine of Swords. Most of you, this is someone who you've already had a breakup with. But I do sense that there's a small group of you, a very small group of you where it's the breakup that never really became official. You know what, you all know what I mean. You know what I mean. Where it's like, you try to end it, but like you still talk, you still call, maybe not even necessarily see each other, but it's like, is it really over? Never really ended. That's only for some of you though. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer. Some of you are just afraid that this person's just going to come back into your life and you just really don't want that to happen. Tell me about Nine of Swords. Oh, sorry, I'm getting all kinds of things. There's another group of you. Remember guys, multiple messages for different groups. Please take it as it resonates. There's one group of you where you're actually having nightmares about this person. And that's what's bringing all of this up for you. Like maybe you haven't thought about them in a while. Maybe you got over it. Maybe you moved on and lived your life. And all of a sudden, and I think it's this full moon energy, is making you have dreams about it, giving you anxiety of like, oh my God, why am I having dreams about this person? Are they coming back in my life? And then the anxiety just goes through the roof. Okay, that's for a very small group of you. Tell me about Nine of Swords. And that's what prompted all of this. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. Oh. Tell me about Nine of Swords. I'm feel for you, Cancer. It's giving me anxiety. Tell me about Nine of Swords for Cancer regarding love from now until March 31st. I just noticed the light changed as well. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you're worried that they want your forgiveness. Because you don't really trust that them wanting forgiveness is actually true. Like you're almost worried it's a tactic of theirs, of asking for forgiveness. Overall energy for the Nine of Swords, we have Five of Swords in reverse. So this person did defeat you in the past. And I do think many of you had put it behind you and you're being reminded of it. In some fashion or another, most of you it's through dreams if you're being reminded of it. But others, it's like they're coming your way and you're just like, no. You feel their energy and you're just like, no. But you are worried that they want your forgiveness. And it feels like a pattern. That feels like a pattern of them asking for forgiveness. And even then, when they've asked for it, it's like they didn't really ask. They implied, is what I'm getting. Like they implied that you would just forgive them without actually saying it. Yeah, it feels very narcissistic. It feels very narcissistic. Clarifying energies, the King of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse. Then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse came out, which is Taurus energy. It's also earth and air. Lots of air going on here, okay? These two energies in particular together, though, it is someone who's more on the self-serving side, someone who paid more attention to what they needed, like their needs, their desires, their wants, than other people. They were more worried about their individual security and emotional security, emotional support than anyone else, willing to do anything that they needed to do to get it. Very opportunistic. Very opportunistic, and it definitely fell apart at one point in time for you guys. If you never had a break with this person, like if you never broke up with this person, it's coming. It's coming, okay? But there's so much estranged energy leading into that it's like, yeah, most of you definitely had a breakup already. And you're just being reminded. And it's like, oh my God, if this person comes in trying to get my forgiveness again, like, how am I going to handle this? I don't want to deal. I do not want to deal. Wow. Feels very intense, Cancer. Normally I'd pull from the Romance Angel deck, but my guides are actually telling me not to do that, which is interesting. Why shouldn't I? I love my guides, but sometimes they're so cryptic. You shouldn't. Oh, okay. Got it. I understand. I shouldn't. Okay. So I will pull advice for you, though. I will pull advice for you from the Spirit Animal deck. Okay. Goodness. Any advice for Cancers? I think maybe because I'm tuned into so many different groups of Cancers that maybe that deck would not be as effective here for many of you, okay? So let's look at advice. Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? But remember, guys, for most of you, this is just like, it's a reminder of what you've already gone through. Because you're sensing their energy for some reason, or you're dreaming about them, and it's just, it's almost like you're praying to God that this person really doesn't come back in your life. It feels very intense. Very intense. It's a lot of fear. It's a lot of fear, but it feels like it's moon related. So I think you guys will get past it very easily. Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? And remember, guys, this could always be vice versa, too. I mean, who would feel that way about a Cancer? My precious Cancers. Oh, boy. Let's see what we got here. Oh, remember what I said? You guys might feel really triggered. Yeah. So we have Cat Spirit and Parrot Spirit. Watch your words, Cancer. I think Capricorn had this too, actually. So it's funny I said Capricorn. 45 to which breaks down to a 9 completions. Then we have this, you know, claim your independence. And remember what I said? There's like, oh, well, maybe did I say that? I thought I said it. I don't remember what I say anymore, guys. I have such a terrible memory. I don't know what I say and what. But with this Cat Spirit with claiming your independence, it's about breaking away from that narcissistic codependent pull. Okay, because with narcissistic relationships, there's always the narcissist and the narcissistic victim, and there tends to be a codependence developed there to keep that relationship going. Claim your independence here. And it's funny because with Watch Your Words, I mean, it's saying, you know, obviously that's the message, watch what you say. But Cancers, I actually don't feel like you have to really worry about that. I'm getting the sense that it's just letting you know you're going to get triggered. And the only way to really claim your independence is going to be through speech. If you want to claim your independence from this person, if this person comes in and you have a conversation with them, it's about speaking your truth and letting them know what's up to claim your independence from them and to break that unhealthy bond there, okay? All right, let's see what else we got. Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Oh, geez. Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Any advice for my Cancers regarding this spread? Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. You guys should definitely watch the Capricorn reading for sure. Definitely should watch the Capricorn reading. So the two other cards to come out, we have Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide, and Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. A 10, more about cycles, right? Completions and beginnings. And is that a 15? Yeah, 15, breaking down to a 6, harmony, balance, also karmic, right? Karmic balance is being restored here. This is all about abundance from the universe, gifts from the universe, abundance from spirit, blessings, blessings, blessings. Cancer, I know you guys have had blessings, and I know you're gaining more blessings. I was going to say by the week, and my guide said by the day. By the day, Cancer. Even a little abundance and a little gift could be in very small forms. But anyway, you have a lot of blessings around you and coming your way. Some of you have already experienced this, okay? That's why you're in such a defensive stance, because you have a 10 of cups already. And you're like, no, I'm happy. I'm happy. Do not fuck up my happy. I don't want to deal with this. Do not fuck up my happy. I don't want to deal with this. But I do think it's going to take some real direct communication to this person to make sure they understand that you are independent from them. You are not bonded to them in an unhealthy way. You might be bonded to them spiritually as a lover, whether you want to act on that or not, that's up to you, but you're releasing yourself from the unhealthy bond that they've created with you, okay? And it's going to be through speaking your truth. It's going to be through speech. For sure, it's going to be through speech. And overall, I love this. Oh, I love this. We have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. You guys definitely got to watch the Capricorn reading, okay? The number 11. Transformation is beautiful. Capricorns, Jesus. I did it again. Guys, definitely watch the Capricorn reading. Cancers. So sorry, guys. So Cancers, transformation is beautiful. I think you guys have gone through some change. Not recently. I think you've gone through it already quite a while ago. And there's something very beautiful about your energy. And maybe that's why this person is coming in, or you're sensing this person coming in, because there's definitely a little bit of a spiritual bond here between the two of you, okay? I think this is also going to transform the connection you have with this person. If you, Jesus, sorry guys. If you speak your truth, even if it is a little blunt, if you speak your truth and claim that independence from them, that's going to change the way they see you. That's going to change the way you interact with each other, okay? Especially if they're a narcissist, you're going to blow their minds. You're really going to blow their minds if they're a narcissist, okay? So just keep that in mind, that whatever's to come between you and this person is very likely to change, but only if you take that stance against them. And Cancers, I know you can, and I know you will. But it's just that anxiety. It's that anxiety and fear that you just got to watch out for. Just don't sit in that too long. And like I said, it feels related to the full moon, bringing this stuff up for you guys, right? Wanting you to purge it, wanting you to get that closure, wanting you to get that resolution, okay? So maybe you should heed that warning and just try to get the closure you can. If you don't want to deal with this person, then try to get the closure on your own without dealing with them, okay? All right, Cancers, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to go on Patreon and check out the Facebook page. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe as well. Sorry I kept calling you Capricorns. I'm telling you, some of you have strong Cap in your chart, or you're dealing with Capricorn for sure. But definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. I did see some connections there. And you're the natural sevens of each other, so I'm also not surprised by that. But it feels good to be back, and it feels good to get these readings out to you guys, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.